What's up everyone, Sean here, welcome back to the channel. I got another video today about a specific company stock that I wanted to feature. I know we're talking about ETFs and kind of documenting how I am putting those together for myself personally, but I still wanted to feature some stocks of individual companies so that you guys can see what I have on my watch list and kind of know what I'm investing in or plan to invest in maybe hopefully after I'm kind of done optimizing all my other portfolios. So today I've got a sector that we don't normally talk about too much on this channel. It is a we'll call it for adults only, we'll call it the green, maybe the green sector. Maybe we call it the the smoke sector, the sector. It's cannabis. We're talking about cannabis, okay? So I have a little bit of history with this, and not in the way you might think, but one of my first few investments was in canopy growth years ago. One of those things where I had bought years before it actually kind of took off, but bought that stock at around $7, sold it at around 28, which did a lot to kind of boost my personal little portfolio there. I've since redistributed all of those earnings and sold out. But today's video, I want to actually talk about an American company called Trulieve. So the ticker symbols are right there on the screen for you. I will give a brief kind of overview of the company, talk about some of the highlights from the quarterly call. I'll discuss some parts of the balance sheet that I like, and then maybe some of its biggest risks or challenges. So big video, let's just get into it. All right, so what is Trulieve? Well, Trulieve currently holds the #1 spot in medical cannabis in the state of Florida. It was founded in 2015 and has already become profitable. Its CEO, Kim Rivers, has guided a transition, however, from medical and getting ready to position itself for recreational use of cannabis. Now, it sells, here's the list: dried flowers, concentrates, vape cartridges, edibles, oral CBD, topical and nebulizers, and other accessories. The company operates 84 stores across 6 states, of which 79 are located in Florida. It offers statewide home delivery service, and actually 600 distinct pot products are available through it. If you look through the website, they've got all sorts of stuff, and they're even advertising it to kind of the like over 40, over 50 crowd. So it's really kind of like cannabis for everyone and not just for medical purposes. And if you guys are paying attention to American politics, which we'll talk briefly about in the next section here, it'll be a good thing to position yourself to take advantage if policy towards this industry changes. So now let's talk about some recent news. Well, Trulieve actually acquired Harvest Health, who was the leader kind of in a similar position in Arizona. It was an all-stock deal worth $2.1 billion. Harvest was a major player and competitor even in Florida, but now Trulieve has gone from 6 states to 11 states with this acquisition, and they've really positioned themselves for to be successful should the feds kind of legalize the use of cannabis for recreational purposes. Now let's talk a little bit, just some of the highlights of the balance sheet for the 3 months ending in March 31st and December 31st. So this quarter to last quarter, revenue is up 15%. Gross profit is up 13%, operating expenses up 10%, net income up 889%, and an increase in EBITDA as well. From 2020 to 2021, similar increases of 100% in revenue, 83% in gross profit, 97% in operating expenses, 27% in net income, and 87% in adjusted EBITDA. Now with those numbers, you have to take into account the effects of the illness that kind of happened last year, but cannabis is one of those few industries that have stayed open despite all the stuff that's going on. So it actually is a pretty resilient industry. However, I've found that a lot of the players in here are still kind of speculative. Trulieve is one of the few that is already profitable, which makes it stand out to me, and is also looking for some aggressive expansion, which I also really like about it. It's really taking the success it found in Florida and trying to implement that in other states now. And this is a little bit of a tricky thing because in the US right now, cannabis is handled a lot differently from state to state. But should the federal government again approve or legalize the the use of this recreationally, whoever's already got the infrastructure in place is going to be the big winner. So that's where I think Trulieve has a lot of potential. Now, when you're looking at high growth type of stocks that are, putting a lot of their money back into the business to grow, it's often good to look at price to sales ratio. And this is no exception. This company has a great price to sales ratio, but let's compare it to some of its competitors. So Trulieve has a price to sales ratio of 7.57. Curaleaf is 12.78, Canopy is 17.22, and Harvest Health, which just took over, was 6.24. So that was the most competitive number, and it just got acquired. So good news for Trulieve. Now, I'm curious if you guys would want me to do a sort of comparison across these companies, like how I normally do with maybe telecom stocks or others. If you want me to kind of fill in that table, please let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. I would be happy to do so. Are you guys interested in even a video dedicated to Curaleaf? Do you have any other cannabis stocks you guys are watching you'd like me to look at? I'm willing to learn about this industry and this sector, so please let me know in the comments. Other than that, guys, I want to keep this video short. I hope you guys have a great week. Spread the wealth, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.